What's good, guys, and welcome to a new video. So this will be the last part of this nerf review and balance changes review, but mostly nerfs, as you may know. And with no further ado, let's hop in right away with Titan specializations. So self-fix reactor repairs less, so cut in half from 30,000 to 15,000. Big nerf right there, man. Titan repair amplifier being nerfed from 20% to 15%. Great damage repairs from 30% to 20%. Wow, okay. So big nerfs here in the Titan specializations. Ultimate specialization permanent effect, so from the ultimate specialization path from the ultimate Titans. Damage on durability bonus from 2% to 1%, so cut in half. It's not much, but it's a nerf. So next, ultimate plated armor kit, actually being buffed, but just by so little, man, from just 40% to 43%. But I mean, it's something, right? Next, ultimate antimatter reactor, bonus damage from 30% to 33%. Slight buff, but not significant. Ultimate grand balance reactor, bonus durability buff from 18 to 21% and bonus damage buff from 20 to 23%. So it's good, but I mean, just slight buffs right there. Titan last stand duration increased from 7 to 9 seconds, so now it lasts longer than before. That's also very good. 2 seconds can be significant in the game, so that's pretty good. And last, Titan immune amplifier bonus durability from 3% to 4% and bonus movement speed increase from 3 to 4 kph. So overall good buffs, but overall pretty hard nerfs. Now robot specializations. Robot accelerator and overdrive unit module slots swapped. Okay, so they're reworking that path. Next, beacon operator, beacons capture bonus from 15 to 35%. I mean, that's pretty good. No one even used that. I mean, so little people use that path. And even the beacon operator module didn't even do anything. I mean, 15% of it was nothing. And with 35% now you can capture beacons much more faster than before. That's pretty good, but I mean 35%, it's not even comparable to other paths or other modules. You still have, instead of the beacon capture bonus, you have I think the accelerator bonus, and that's a lot better than this one. So if it was like 50%, so 50% more faster in capturing beacons, that would be worth it, in my opinion, to change it for the accelerator. But with 35%, it's still a buff, but it's still not worth it, in my opinion. So I mean, yeah, what a buff. So robot accelerator, here they're also buffing it. So with this buff, it's not worth the the beacon capture bonus. So if they're also buffing this accelerator, you as you may know, you can choose one of them only. So I would go with the accelerator instead of the beacon capture bonus. So they're buffing it from 11 to 22 kph, so they're doubling the movement speed bonus. That's a significant buff, in my opinion. So I would rather go with this. And now coming with the weapons, the thing that we have waited the most. So beginning with Hedjet, Deshret, and Fshend. So damage particle being heavily decreased for the Hedjet, so the small one, from 5,750 to 4,300. So that's massive nerfs, more like 1,400 nerf. almost. Whoa, that strength is getting pretty nerfed. So almost a 2000 damage nerf, or yes, a little bit more than that even. So from roughly 8600 to a 6500. So significant nerf right there. And Shine also getting nerfed by roughly just a couple hundred, I would say 800, and no, 700. So from 9300 to 8600 damage. Ammo getting decreased from 8 to 7. So I think these bullets or these particles that, like circle around you, I mean, if that's what they mean, there instead of 8, there will be only 7. And that's why I think they wanted to say. So reload amount, I think that's also the same, 8 from 7. So significant damage nerf there right there, and also a little bit from the ammo getting absolutely nerfed to the ground. The IRM weapons, light and medium. So that's the thing. The medium one is getting nah. I almost fainted with that nerf. I almost fainted, man. Please hold me back. Please, Big Sonic, what are they doing, man? That oh no, I don't even want to say it, man. That's cut in half, man. A 50% firepower nerf. Oh, that will hurt so much, man. And for the medium weapon, or no, for the medium weapon, getting also nerf, also cut in half, man. Man, that's a lot. Holy, I mean, they are also nerfing these weapons to the ground. Like, man. Shot interval increased from 0.3 seconds to 0.4 seconds, so they will also shoot slower. Ammo decreased from 20 to 15. Reload amount 20 to 50. Holy man. Holy crap, man. I mean, these are getting like massively nerfed, man. Not even slight nerf. They're getting nerfed to the abyss, man. They're getting nerfed beyond the point of a good weapon. They're gonna be so bad after this nerf. I mean, you couldn't imagine how bad they will be. Oh man. Alright. Next. So, Ganjil, Mogwan, and Kirin. So, the Chromo weapons. Damage per particle, all getting nerfed. So, the light weapon getting nerfed from 1300 to 925. So, significant damage nerfs right here. The medium one 2000 to 1390, so roughly by 600 damage nerf. And the heavy one from 2700 to 1800 roughly. So I would say that's almost an 900 damage nerf or a 800 damage nerf, somewhere around that. So then also shot interval decreased, so it shots faster from 1.2 seconds to only 1 second. That's good. I mean, they shot so slow. Now they're shooting a little bit faster, but now the reload interval is getting nerfed. So they're getting nerfed by 100%. So they're doubling the reload interval. So you will reload twice as slow as before. Then horizontal dispersion also being nerfed, increased by 14%, and vertical dispersion also increased by 26%. So they already had a pretty bad dispersion overall, but now with this nerf they're getting even more. They're gonna spread even more. So significant nerf right there. So now there will be actually useless in about 350 meters range. and somewhere around like that, from 300 up to 350, they will be completely useless with this dispersion. I mean, not completely useless, but they will get obviously, worse. They will only work with close range robots. In my opinion, good setups would be Scorpions or Shenlus. Or I mean, I'm in lower leagues and I'm not, I don't really know like the meta of the Champions League. I do know what robots are like the most powerful right now, because I also see some pay to win players in my servers that run always the same robots over and over again. So I can also like, foresee how the meta is like changing and what robots are the best right now. But I don't get that feeling, or I don't get that, knowledge without being in Champions League. So yeah, but I mean, I can think like logically based on what the nerfs and buffs be and what the next weapons are gonna perform like. So uh, I think they're gonna perform slightly under the underperforming limit. So yeah, I mean, big nerf, crumble weapons, ammo, but ammo is getting increased from 96 to 118, so that's good. But and reload threshold getting also increased from 95 to 117. But overall, damage nerf and dispersion and reload interval nerfs outweigh by a lot the short interval buffs and the ammo increased. So next, Howler Growler Screamer, light weapon is getting damage is getting buffed, Growler also getting buffed, Screamer also getting buffed, but the damage bonus for subsequent shots is being nerfed. So the damage bonus for the light weapon is staying the same, 10%, but for the medium is decreasing from 30 to 25%, and for the heavy weapon is decreasing from 50 to 40%. Also, the particle dispersion is increasing by an 18%, not much, but it can be a difference at longer range, and ammo being increased by from 24 to 30. So overall, I would say a buff for raw damage, but I mean with the damage bonus being nerfed, you might need to compare that after the update and see if they perform as well as they performed before the update. Aramis, Porthos, and Athos. So short interval is being nerfed. So what I mean, what does that mean? Because as you may know, these are like laser weapons in a kind of, So I don't get that short interval nerf. It's well, it's only being slightly nerfed, so who cares? Reload amount is being buffed, so from 15 to 20. So slight trade-off, yes. Regulator. Oh man, I already see the nerf coming. Damage per particle being nerfed by a lot. I mean, from 3,150 to 2,430. So roughly by 800, I would say. Yeah. Or 700. Yeah, it's more like it. 700. Damage bonus for long range shots being also nerfed, so from 30% to only 10%. Man, that's crazy. More than half. So next, particle dispersion increased by 20%. Okay. Ammo increased from 20 to 22, and reload amount also from 20 to 22. But as you know, guys, huge damage nerf and also the dispersion and damage bonus. So yeah, unfortunately. Damage per particle for being buffed, but just slightly, just by 100. Reload interval being decreased, so from 5 to 4 sec. Oh, okay. All right, that's pretty good. I mean, you rarely see a reload interval buff from with older weapons, so it's pretty good. And but oh, what? What? Are you kidding me? Am I hallucinating right here? Ammo from 24 to just 10? What? So they're cutting the ammo more than half. Those weapons rely on this. Imagine shooting less than your ammo capacity. Myself, I run the Nightingale with the Magnetar, so I mean, huge damage nerf. I mean, they are buffing it and also the reload interval, but the ammo capacity is being nerfed to the ground, man. That's so a huge nerf, man. So more than 50% of your firepower is being just, thrown away by Pixonic. 60% of your firepower is just being thrown away, and you will do a lot less damage until you have to reload. So huge damage nerf and everything, DPS, everything. With that, you are killing the weapon, Pixonic. Man, that's a nerf. Just one nerf and everything changes. Prisma, damage bonus for long range shots from 100% to 50%. Okay, that's also big. So they will do half of the damage than before for in long range. Okay, crazy. Reload interval also increased from 1 to 2.4 seconds, so by a lot. No, you will reload forever, man. Ammo from 50 to 60, so increased. Reload threshold from 49 to 59, also above, but I mean, overall, significant nerf to the damage and interval. Now, Reaper, damage per particle, damage being actually nerfed from 7,500 to 5,500, so by 2,000, holy, being nerfed by a lot, man. And also the shot interval also being increased from 0.25 seconds to 0.4 seconds, so almost doubled. So you will almost shoot twice as slow as before, so 2 times slower than before. On the other hand, ammo being increased from 6 to 7. 6, 7. Nah, kidding. Alright, next. What do we have here? Trickster Deceiver. Particle dispersion decreased from, decreased by 11%, so that's actually good. They're gonna be more accurate. Ammo increased from 30 to 36. I mean, you can do that, but I mean, it doesn't change anything. Reload amount also 30, 36, but that doesn't do anything. I mean, Deceiver Trickster are so bad. I mean, to compare that, they're so bad. Next, Shatter, Splinter, Brisant. Horizontal dispersion, okay, being decreased by 12%. Vertical dispersion also being decreased by 15%. Horizontal dispersion being also decreased. Oh, so that's for the what? What does okay, for, the mirror range, okay, and vertical dispersion being decreased by 12% at 265 meters. So improved accuracy across distances. Yes, that's good. So they were like kind of shotguns, but yeah. Now with robots, oh man, I already see the nerfs here. Man. Alright, and the test, man, begin with the test. So physical shield durability from 150,000 to 95,000. Ooh, that hurts, man. That hurts. I know. I know you test users around. I know this will hit you so hard, especially the next nerf with the physical shield replacement time from 20 to freaking 45 seconds, man. What's that? Now you gotta wait like the whole game to replace your physical shield. Like, what's that? I mean, you if you if you if you if the physical shield breaks, that's it, man. 45 seconds, what will you do? If I mean 20 seconds was viable, you could, you know wait out 20 seconds with luck. But now 45 seconds, man. That's almost a minute. That's almost a freaking minute. So yeah, big nerf. Sandstorm cooldown 15 to 13 seconds, so you will be able to teleport more frequently, but just by 2 seconds. So, but yeah. So the drones, Caribios. Alright, so physical shield durability actually being nerfed from 250% to 200. So the bonus, I think, yeah. Also, Scarabius, more damage for EMP from 25 to 28%. I mean, you can oversee that. That's nothing, man. What's that? Damage for EMP just increased by 3%? I mean, come on. Obviously, huge nerfs for the death, especially in the tanky aspect. So yeah, but nothing changed for the Sandstorm ability. Huge nerfs. Unfortunate. Sword. So for the sword, durability being nerfed from 300,025 to 280,000. Big HP nerf right there. Movement speed in the other hand being buffed from 55 to 58 kph. Sword base damage cut in half from 8,000 to 4,000, man. Alright, so that will do a lot less damage than before, with his sword coming with Skyfall slash cooldown being decreased from 15 to 13 seconds. Alright, not bad. Now Miharu Sharp, so the pilot sword execute threshold from 15 to 12%. Wow, they're actually nerfing it. That's insane, man. I mean, why would they do that? Why would they do that? So Ward, damage bonus duration while in flight. I read fight. No, it's flight. 10 to 6 seconds. Alright, so actually being decreased. Also Ward, so the drone building weapon damage per particle. Also nerf from 1800 to 1300. So overall, some huge nerfs also for the sword, especially in the sword base damage. It was like the most powerful thing the sword had, and now they're nerfing that. So yeah, it's not gonna be good. Next, Samjak. I mean, Samjak is so squishy, but it's so annoying, man. The turret base damage is so high, man. I know you guys like in Champions League don't think the soundtrack is that annoying or that meta or that powerful, because you can kill it once it's like out of his ability. You can kill it in one shot, almost. So for example, my league, in like lower leagues, expert, master, something around that, it's so extremely annoying, man. These Sam jocks just are some cowards. The only thing they do is put the turret, go behind cover, and repeat, and that cycle goes on and on and on until your bot it's completely destroyed. And me, as like myself, that doesn't have Mark II robots or anything like that, or a tech robot that can tank through the damage of the turret and then kill the Samjuk. No, I mean, it destroys my whole robot. I don't want to encounter a Samjuk, so that's the issue in lower leagues. And let's see, durability being increased. So okay, it's good. I mean, it was squishy, so now it's good. Autonomous weapon damage per particle. Thank you, man. Thank you. Being nerfed finally from 7,800 to 5,000. So huge nerf, unfortunately, but finally being nerfed. So much damage from a turret, man. Why would they allow that in the first place, man? That's so silly. You can't even fight like that, man. It's so annoying. It's so rage baiting. These bots, man. I mean, they're so frustrating. If you play against them and they're pretty good leveled, man, so annoying. Autonomous weapon shot interval being decreased by a little from 0.15 seconds to 0.12 seconds. Alright. Autonomous weapon target lead accuracy minus 50%. Alright, so that's also a lot, so a lot less accurate. Alright, let's see how that will perform. Then sunstorm fuel consumption plus 100%. So the duration of the ability, is that what they mean? Fuel consumption. So it will be half as long as before, or what do they mean with fuel consumption? I don't know, but something with ability duration, I think, or the cooldown. I don't know. No, Sunster cooldown is here, so 7 to 10 seconds. Alright, so actually being longer. That's also very good because you could enter the Sunstorm, so the phase shift ability every time. I mean, if they had phase shift, I mean, they were almost invincible. I know, guys, Champions League is another thing. It's another meta. It's other bots that dominate there, but hear me out. In our leagues, in our, as myself in expert league, these bots are so annoying, man. I don't want to encounter them because they, it's just damage that you can't heal back, and it isn't worth encountering them. So yeah, they're finally getting nerfed, these bots. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, nobody likes them. Also, the Chong repairs upon exiting phase shift, so the drone from 4% to 1%. So that's not useful. Why do they do that? I mean, why are they doing that? That's unnecessary, in my opinion. But here they are, nerfing also that. So, okay. So next, Condor. Durability being increased from 300,000 to 320,000. Alright, not bad. Movement speed 55 to 57 kph. Alright, not bad. Celestial voice flight duration from 14 to 10 seconds. Okay, so that's the main point what the Condor had. So that flight duration was so long, it's lasted like forever, man. Especially if you wanted to wait out the ability, you couldn't. You simply couldn't. They would fly around the corner and still be in their ability because 40 seconds is so long, man. So long. So now it's 10 seconds. So much shorter, but yeah, so actually nerfing it pretty hard. Celestial voice cooldown also increased from 15 to 18 seconds. Celestial voice repairs from 15% to 17%. Okay, not bad. Built-in weapon damage per particle 2400 to 2100. So the built-in weapon damage is being nerfed. Built-in weapon shot interval also being nerfed from 0.1 to 0.2 seconds. Built-in weapon particle dispersion increased by 15%. So overall, some huge nerfs for the Condor, unfortunately. Man, getting nerfed to the ground. Oh man, alright, so that's like the 4th or 5th wave of nerfs for the Raptor. I mean, come on. The Raptor isn't that good anymore. Even in my league, it's underperforming, man. I can kill that thing in like one clip with my level 5 Murix weapons. That by the way, I will be uploading some gameplay highlights of my Ravenna with my newly obtained Murix weapons. So if you don't wanna miss that, subscribe to my channel, leave a like behind, and share with your friends. That would mean a lot to me. So thank you. So let's get into the nerfs right here. Gina's manipulation. So the Gina, oh, so the repairing pilot. All right. So the repair bonus being decreased from 15% to 10%. Okay, isn't even that necessary? I don't think so, but they're doing it anyway. So okay. Gloria's confidence. So the other pilot, Gloria Earhart. Alright, so that's the name. EMP duration from 5 to 3 seconds. Alright, so just nerf it all to the ground. Alright, so just throw the raptor into the bin and that's it, man. I mean, the pilot's also being nerfed. Like, come on, man. That's so insane, man. That's insanity. Now, Hawkeye, the drone, building weapon damage per particle from 800 to 400. So 50, so you know, cut in half the damage. That's crazy. Hawkeye bonus durability increased from 7 to 10%. Alright, not bad. But overall, you know, nerfs, not massive nerfs because they don't relate with the robot itself, but they are tweaking the pilots and you know the drone for the Raptor. So yeah, the Raptor is gonna perform a little bit worse with these nerfs, especially with the pilot nerfs. So yeah, that's so unnecessary in my opinion, but okay. Alright, Ravager also getting nerfed around as I can see here. So for the pilot skills, durability regeneration 1% to just 0.8% per tick. Alright, so unnecessary. Cliffs durability bonus from 15 to 4%. What am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? So from 15 to just 4%. Are you actually insane, man? So moderator lockdown duration from 5 to 3 seconds only. So they're nerfing it by 2 seconds. Moderator bonus damage per stack while in stealth from 5 to just 3%. Oh, damage nerfed. Oh, there. Okay, moderator maximum amount of bonus damage 5 to 6 stacks. Okay, not bad, but obviously getting absolutely nerfed right there, man. And the dogs as well. I mean, why? Dogs was such a good free-to-play robot. Even in my opinion, it's such a good robot, man. Such a good robot to have. I wished I had the robot, man. It's so good, especially with the pilot, with the stealth pilot. I mean, it's so good. But here they are nerfing it. So Puppet Master, the pilot combat bot damage bonus nerfed from 10 to 7%. So Webby, the drone slowdown stack limit from 15 to just 5. What? And also the slowdown cooldown from 10 to 15 seconds, man. Alright. And also, alright, so just nerf the drone to the ground, man. So, I mean, come on. But the rust duration is being increased from 5 to 7 seconds. Okay, I mean, has a little buff, but, you know, it's a nerf overall. Now with the good buffs here, only seeing green, that's good. So, durability increase for Demander, support movement speed bonus from 33 to 60%, support bonus defense points from 175 to 185, so big buffs for Demander here. Wayland also getting heavily buff. So support mode repairs per pulse increased. Support mode bonus defense points slightly increased. Support mode movement speed reduction also decreased, so it's gonna move faster. That's pretty good. Wayland getting buffed because we all know Wayland isn't gonna be even comparable to other healing bots. So yeah, but at least they're buffing it, so that's good. Nightingale, okay, I'm seeing mostly green, but let's see. Movement speed being increased, that's good. Air support repairs per pulse also increased, that's good. Air support suppression power, that's being nerfed from 75 to 60% only. Alright, I mean, why is that? They thought, it's not healing as it should be compared to other healing robots. Suppression, man, nah, that's too much. 75%, nah, that's too much. Let's do 60. I genuinely think they did it like that. Like they processed it like that. So, I mean, you have like a pilot skill that increases your suppression ability. So if you equip that skill, it ain't gonna be that bad. So, alright. Air support damage per particle also being buffed. I mean, I don't. It doesn't. It isn't even necessary in my opinion. Why buff the damage from the air support? It's just like a little laser that shoots every 2 seconds or something like that. So I mean, okay, if you wanna buff that, I mean, okay. So overall, being more supportive, healing more, Nightingale, that's good. Oh, okay. Coming to the good stuff right here. Diameter, repairing cover effective range. Oh man, actually being increased from 500 to 650 meters. Repairing cover cooldown from 16 to 14 seconds. Repairing cover single time repairs also being buffed from 68,000 to 70,000. Repairing cover repairs per pulse also being buffed by 1,000. And overall some buff. I mean, after seeing that, I may start the component production for the Demeter after seeing this. This is gonna be a supporting beast, man. I mean, are you seeing these buffs, man? That's so good, man. I may start producing some Demeter components in my workshop. That's so good, man. So next, Fafnir, building weapon damage per particle being buffed. It's good. Absorber bonus damage accumulation increased by 20%. Alright, so getting a buff in that also. Interesting. Is gonna be able to, absorb more damage and with its building weapon reflect that damage that it accumulated during this absorber shield. A huge buff in that aspect. So shapeshift cooldown from 20 to 18 seconds finally. So a good buff for the Fafnir, but I wanna see a buff for the Ochun. As you may know, I run the Ochun with cloaking unit from the pilot skill and to kill some Ravager, Crisis and some other stealth bots. And but what bothers me the most from the Ochun is that the cooldown is so long, man. 22 seconds for a 5 or 7 second flight duration. That's so much. So that's such a long cooldown, man. So long. I need to see a reduction in that also. So please buff the Ochun. Hawk. Alright, Hawk reflected damage from going from 50 to 60%. Okay, very good. Built-in weapon firing duration from 8 to 7 seconds. Alright, so is that also the flight duration involved? Or what do they mean with that? I mean, that must be also the flight duration, right? Being buffed from 8 to 10 seconds? I think so. So, massive buffs for the Hawk. Being more tanky and, yeah, overall better. Seraph, oh yeah. single seraph buff. It's so good, man. Durability increased, building weapon damage per particle increased, skyward bonus to movement speed also increased. So good buffs, so slightly buffs, slight buffs, but it's better than nothing, so that's good. So Mars, Aegis capacity shield also being buffed, turret damage per particle also being buffed, remote assault bonus to movement speed also being buffed. That's good, and I don't have anything against that. But what it annoys me so much, and it's so frustrating, is that the Mars turret can shoot through some walls just like that, man. I mean, with no explanation, they shoot through walls. Such a crazy bug right there that it can just, shoot right through walls. So, not every wall, but some thin walls, man. I mean, what's the point of cover with that? I mean, if it bugs right through the wall, what what am I supposed to do, man? I mean, it isn't supposed to go through the freaking wall, man. I mean, come on. So please fix that, Pixonic. Then, and last but not least, the Strix durability being buffed by a lot from 400,000 to 450,000. Movement speed also being buffed from 40 to 45 kph. And prime sight duration also being increased from 9 to 12 seconds. So it may be a good, it may be good to start using the Strix. I don't have the Strix, but it's a really good sniper bot, especially with the 5 heavy weapons. So a lot of firepower right there, and increasing the prime sight duration is gonna be able to let you shoot that 5 heavy weapons at the same time for longer time. So it may be the time to run the Strix. So with all that, guys, that was it for the rebalance changes. It was a lot, some unnecessary nerfs, some necessary nerfs, some necessary buffs. A buff can't be unnecessary. It will never be unnecessary. Always buffing things means, a shift in the meta, but some buffs doesn't mean right away a massive shift in the meta or even a slight shift in the meta to get things going. So with all that, guys, I'm signing off. I hope you liked the video, and if you don't want to miss upcoming videos, guys, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Leave a like behind and share with your friends. With all that, bye bye.